And now, let us see if I can bait a security officer into beating me with a baton, thus breaking arrest procedure and allowing me to sue them. I'm a box. I'm in a box. Oh, he's put on his baton. Oh, he pops it open. Oh, he's trying to beat me with his baton. Why? What have I done? 2 swings? I'm a lawyer, you fool. That is assault. Yes. Lawsuit time! Anyways, Captain, I am suing the detective. You see, the fucker attacked me in security for being a lawyer. Yes, 10,000 pesos. You need to be the judge. Because, for some reason, and I don't understand why, only the captain is allowed to judge cases. Personally, I think it would be a lot better if the captain was able to assign a judge, like, say, a lawyer or the hop or other, roles besides the most important person on the damn station. But yeah, lawsuit time! I'm gonna sue the fuck out of the detective. Anyway, welcome to a very impromptu guide to winning in court as lawyer, as both defense or offense. And, in case YouTube autoflags this, this is not legal advice. I am not a lawyer. This is an in-game lawyer of a video game. This is not legal advice. Don't do this IRL in real life at all. Do this in a video game because I really would not like to be sued for some dickhead using this in actual, lawsuits. Anyway, now, first important thing you need to do, the judge is everything. You have no chance of winning in court if the judge thinks you are belligerent, disrespectful, or otherwise not well put together. When you're talking to the lawyer of the other team, you can be as much of a prick as you want. To witnesses, you should be as neutral as possible, but to the judge, you need to worship at their feet because your fate in court is decided by them. Anyways, when they ask for an opening statement, you present the basic facts of the case. Who the fuck is calling? Gee, what the fuck do you want? God damn it. What? G Sprite?
Attention, enemy communication
What do you want?
intercepted. Security level elevated.
What the actual fuck is that? What? Huh? What the fuck was that? Well, okay, that was awful and terrible. Anyways, as I was saying, you need to basically worship at the judge's feet. Because if the judge ever gets ahead of you or doesn't like you, you're screwed. Anyways, when an opening statement, you need to be as concise as possible. You stick with what happened, the reasons for the case, and potentially the results you are seeking. Also, Cap got robbed, but it's not important. You see, you focus on exclusively what happened, why it happened, all that shit. You present no evidence, you present no arguments, you simply state what happened and why. The opening statement is for the facts of the case to be established, the circumstances to be established. It is not for an argument to happen. Now, before we get to presenting evidence, witness testimony, and all that crap, what we need to do is quite simple. Whenever the opposing lawyer does anything mildly stupid or anything mildly annoying or out of turn, you call an objection and press them for a reason. For example, Your Honor, members of the jury, there is no jury. I should have raised an objection and pointed out the lack of a jury. The judge does it for me, but I should have done this because that means you get to be a dick. Essentially, every time you point out the opposing lawyer doing something fucking stupid, you subconsciously sway them into believing you more. See, you never present anything that isn't a direct possibility. And, of course, being a lawyer, you may choose to be belligerent if you want and be a colossal asshole. I'm not saying this will work 100% of the time. This is just the way I play P. Shanger. P. Shanger is a dick. and he's insulting. He's an asshole. I'm not P. Shanger, obviously. I'm not an insulting asshole. I tell people to shut up occasionally, in a joking manner, but Peach is genuinely a dick. He's a villain. And that gets turned up to 11 in the courtroom. Anyway, objection. The prosecution is presenting arguments, or objection. The prosecution is getting off topic. The judge does it for me, but again, you don't say objection and then what you say. You say objection and then the reason for your objection. Time is of the essence. You want to present everything as simply, quietly, and basically as possible, to the point. No bullshit, nothing in particular. You will be successful if you simply stick to the facts, stick to the case, and every time they bring up some unrelated bullshit, like for example, they be breaking in, what you need to do is object based on relevancy. See, this is not a case for, did I do something illegal? This is a case for, this is not a case for, did I do something illegal? This is a case for, was I beaten over the head with a baton, breaking the arrest procedure? Nothing else. Never anything else. And if anyone tries to do that any other way, like this guy's trying to do with the captain telling him to fuck off 20 times, you object. You tell him to shut up. Anyway, this case happened because I really was looking for someone to sue. On the 27th, I'm going to be live streaming a Canon Funky Station case. You see, I have been called to defend someone in court from the evil Donk Corporation. Some case involving a transfer of power, I don't know. Defending this is going to be hard, and I'm going to enjoy it because I have never lost a case. Well, okay, technically I did have a case that I didn't win, but that's because both myself and the defendants agreed that this judge sucked, so we left to get a better one. It was great. Not this judge, different judge. Anyway, I'm going to proceed through the case and explain why I do every single action I do, and how you could use your own case courts, evidences, and all that crap to win. Impromptu lawyer thing, different video, whatever. It gets very funny later on, trust me. Anyway, skipping ahead a bit, I present the warden's statement that they signed earlier. Warden shows up anyway, blah, blah, blah. Brrr. Anyways, I declare the warden, we need to break that because the courtroom, Origin's courtroom design just sucks, period. And the host decides to shoot it, which is a solution, I suppose. Anyway, this is going to be an impromptu guide about how you talk to, witnesses. See, there is no witness for any team. Witnesses should be neutral. You need to talk to them as if they are neutral. So, for starters, warden, what is the standard arresting procedure on green alert? This is a neutral question. You are not presuming anything. You are not presenting any, things. You are asking a simple question. You are not leading. You need to be, again, neutral as possible. And if the truth of the question you're asking may hurt you, you don't modify the question, you just don't ask it. And hope the prosecution or defense or whoever you're against doesn't notice. Which may not sound like the best strategy, but it is far better to avoid getting objected. Because getting objected significantly hurts your credibility in the eyes of the jury and the eyes of the judge. Whoever's presiding over the case and judging it and passing final trial and, the verdict or whatever the fuck it is, they do not matter. What matters is how they feel about it. The facts of the case can barely matter. See, this guy's objecting as I'm asking a very basic question. What steps were taken by the detective during my arrest in order? Basic question. I'm sticking to facts exclusively. I'm not leading them. I'm not saying, was this man's arresting procedure incorrect or aggressive? I am simply saying what occurred, explain it to the court. Again, non-specific. Can you stop fucking lying? Anyway, the warden decided to, as you saw earlier, decided to answer the question in a way that helps me, which is not what I ask, but sometimes works out for you. Anyways, then once you're done questioning the witness, you summarize what they have stated, how this affects the case in your favor, and then sit the fuck back down. You don't try to ask them a bunch of irrelevant questions. You don't try to ask them to slip up. Like, yeah, obviously, if you misspeak, you apologize. Again, you misspeak, you apologize immediately. You do not insult the judge. Even if the judge is being a bullshit motherfucker, you still need to be respectful. Anyway, this guy wants to present evidence, and I call objection, and well, the captain just they decide that I guess I call it. I'm like, is the defense waiving their right to question the witness? See, the witness is called and then gets cross-examined by both of the prosecution and defense teams. First by the person that called them, then by the other one. Sometimes another cross-examination happens after a cross-examination if new testimony is revealed. Again, you need to understand, this is not actual court procedure. This is how court works in-game often, because you need to understand, most people don't understand court procedure. They understand Phoenix fucking right. So Phoenix right logic works here 9 times out of 10. Anyway, the foolish detective comes back with a box. The same box I was hiding in, which is fucking stupid. And they claim that I was not a lawyer yet. And I object on relevancy grounds. See, there is absolutely no point in bringing up my previous job title. Again, this is not a case of, did the detective have a reason to arrest me? This is a case of, did the detective break his arresting procedure? On green alert, which he did. Anyway, next question the detective seeks to ask the warden is where they saw me come out of the box. Now, a very important detail here is, again, the detective is missing the point. This is not a case of, did Peach commit a crime? I am the prosecution, he is the defense. He has nothing to do except prove that he didn't break arresting procedure. So again, you object. Because fucking obviously, job title ain't relevant. Yeah, we've already established that the job title is relevant. Now, this guy is pissing off the judge. It is what it is, a crime, Your Honor? What the fuck? That was something. Like shit, the fucking Saga Pine.
Attention.
Anyways, we do not have established relevancy of the information. In fact, we have unestablished relevancy because you have been objected several times and had them all sustained. Mac, shut the fuck up. Like, I've not been charged with a crime. Like, what's happening here is this man is attempting to slander me. Again, when they present a weakness, something that you can use to your advantage, you push it and push it and push it and push it. And Mac continues. Mac is continuing to ignore the judge's order to shut the fuck up about job title. And basically, Mac's already lost. Like, I'm pushing it hard. I don't even need to do that. The judge is telling him his examination is over, which is an order. Essentially, when the judge tells you something is over, you can't just object about anything. I can, actually, because the judge sustained all of my objections, all of them, every single one, because he kept saying the same stupid shit. So, yeah, this court case looks pretty in the bag. I have established that the warden corroborates my story that he broke arresting procedure to, try and for no reason on green alert, and essentially, I think I've just won here. Unfortunately for the case, bombs. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe 6 people gibbed. Did I win? Including the fucking detective who goes off, or the detective's not Gibbs, right? He goes off to go try and fight off the Dookie, which is, you know, what's supposed to happen. Also, Sai, the guy is sent away to go get a nitrogen tank, comes back to this. There's like fucking, like fucking 6 dead people here. Oh, the detective died too. That's bad. Anyway, come on. You gotta come here. Come on. I need to sue you. Come here. Come on. Okay, the Dookie is ow. I've been shot. And they are now shooting more people. That's a cluster grenade. I am running away from that shit. Fuck no to that, baby. Anyway, this Dookie has now pissed me off because he fucked up my fucking court case. And I gotta deal with the guy I was suing being catatonic because, spoiler, he leaves the game after his first death. Which, you know, fair enough. I mean, you can't just expect people to constantly stay. He probably found a fun ghost role to play or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like, you can win in court pretty easily, but you can't win against the nuclear operative team that wants you dead immediately. What the actual shit is happening to everyone in medical? Some heretic effect? Oh yeah, there's a heretic or something. I don't know. Anyway, enough with the court tutorial. It's time to go back to chaos. Anyway, there's a blob or something, I don't know, and security orders armed, so, you know what? I think I'll take a shotgun and use the fact that I, for once in my life, have an actual roleplay reason to go valid hunt a nuclear operative because he fucked up my court case. I'm going to proceed to not valid hunt the nuclear operative. I'm not going to go searching for him. I am going to go search for the blob, though, because the blob is a bigger threat, and the nuclear operative is just some dude, and I'm not a fighter. I'm not playing a combat role, so I'm not going to go valid hunt the Dookie. But if the Dookie walks anywhere near me, I'm going to fucking murder the shit out of them. I'm not going to seek them out, but if they come for me, I'm killing them. Which feels fair, because, again, they're a Dookie. They're going to kill everyone. Yeah. Anyway, be with the captain, out of coincidence. Captain, it's bad. CC will continue my case, apparently. Now, the question is, Cap, it's fine. The detective is Kata. I win by default. Clearly.
Undefeated, lawyer God. I am the lawman. You cannot defeat me in my realm of the courtroom. Fools!
Also, the blob died immediately because blobs. Why the fuck is this? Okay. The mime is paper.
Attention.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, Suncom announces something about like a corpse being in the chapel. And I hear e-sword noises on the left. And considering that the Dookie did interrupt my court session, I want some goddamn revenge. I was about to win that, you fucking prick. A decisive victory. And we got enough people here to potentially win a jumping. And the Dookie fails to account for the fact that I have a shotgun. And yeah, with the help of some of the other crewmates, we got it done. And I'm peace, bitch. Don't interrupt my court session ever again, nerd. Anyway, to the victor go the spoils. I get a hard suit, and I get a lot of really useful shit, which I'm taking because apparently, according to the reports, there is another nuclear operative somewhere. So, I'm not fucking around with that. I'm also getting this guy up who decides to fucking use last words for some fucking reason. Oh, all right, come on, time to save you from your own stupidity. Hi, Eugen. Yes, cool, thank you. Cool. I guess I'm now in charge of getting this guy revived, which I do have the meds on me to do that because the Dookie didn't get the chance to use any of them because shotgun shell wins typically. And considering the fact that there's another blob and pretty much everything is going to shit, I am going to use the fact that I have just murdered a nuclear operative for the good of the station and all the people on it because I am a hero. And also despite the nuclear operative that wanted to kill us all because he interrupted my court session. Seriously, I'm fucking pissed. That motherfucker interrupted my court. I was winning. I was diffing the fuck out of Mac. I was destroying him. Not gonna get this dumbass back alive. Fucking hit him with a Revive-A-Pen or something because it should just get them up because Revive-A-Pen is I don't actually know what it does. I assume it's good. Yeah, 1 minute left. Cool. Yeah, you're awake. I think the other nuclear operative is nearby. Yeah, that's problematic. Okay. Adrenal auto ejector cartridge. Oh no, that's the stupid fucking. I misheard that in game and in post for the same time, like as we're recording this. That's just the stupid fucking locker Sai was using earlier. Which, by the way, there wasn't a really good spot to put this in the video for pacing reasons, but that locker spawned in perma. Sai entered the locker and then declared that the mime has permaed him. Oh, hi, nuclear operative. You sure did murder that security officer. Okay. Guess I'll pop this. Yeah, Hop, get that guy. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I'll cover, I'll cover. I'm not gonna chase the dookie because that's a good way to get myself killed. He's got an e-sword and other fucking slipping and other shit, but I am good enough to at least repel him off with some bullets. Because again, you usually don't have to fight people. You just have to stall them enough to the point where it's no longer possible for them to chase you. The dookie doesn't show up. I assume because he knows where the disc is. I know where the disc is, and it's not on the evac shuttle. Which is very bad. Why are there a billion papers here? What the fuck? Yeah, hi, Rat King. Are we good? Are we all good? Everyone alive? Everyone fine? There's another goddamn dookie and another goddamn blob. So, yeah. At this point, I am currently trying to consider... That's a heretic. Oh, I've been teleported. Because the clown thinks they're really funny every single time they do something. Guys, look, I'm teleporting people with a locker being annoying, guys. Guys, I'm so fucking funny, guys. Guys, I'm so funny. I'm annoying. I'm an annoying fucking clown. Anyway, hi. Yeah, I murdered this guy for the suit. Pretty cool, right? Bit of a lull moment. The shift's not over. I'm pretty sure some other bullshit happens. So I'd like to thank my channel members. Gotta load up the list here. This has been a very different video, I want to say. If you're still here watching, thanks, I appreciate it, first of all, but I also want you to tell me if you enjoyed this stuff. Because this has been a fun video. I appreciated the, I was able to take a step back, do a bit of information, do a bit of slower things, and we're just all, chaos, antagonism, combat, blah, blah, blah. So, if you appreciate this, let me know. Anyway, thank you to my channel members, Lucky Bamber, who for some reason thinks Redwood Tier is worth it. O9 Mansion Boy, User Face This, Lolotar, Flabbergaster, Some Kitty Cat, Northstar, Platinum Winter 3, Weapons Order, Filmatima, Odd Robinson, Sathier, Lapin. YouTube become a channel member down below, it's important stuff. I do intend to play a lot more games on stream, even though I keep forgetting, because I'm gonna let you know a little secret. I've been playing Deltarune and Satisfactory, and I kind of can't put either down. The sensors are gonna kill me, folks. And there's more shooting, so yeah. Fuck, I mean, I have a gun, and I might as well go see if I can help people out, because oh fuck, this is gonna get blocked. Yeah, go away, go, get off of him. Fuck. God damn it. How tanky are these blobs? Put my helmet on now. Load that. Okay, cool. I don't care about killing the blob, and evacs here in 10 seconds. And Skittish Sadie, I don't remember, but at some point during the shift, they were helpful to me, so I'm going to do my very damnedest to get them on the shuttle. And you see, crew? With one simple action of running the fuck away and also shooting at problems to make them go away temporarily, I have managed to save an additional life. I am a hero. What are the Rat King doing? Can we stop shooting? Okay, the Rat King has killed the apparent heretic? Sure, thanks, Rat King. I appreciate that, I guess. Yeah. Good deal, I suppose. Yeah, anyway, again, let me know if you appreciated this video. No, he's not talking to me. Let me know if you appreciated this video, because, again, very different, very loosey-goosey. I didn't really feel like doing the, usual formula of, oh, look, gameplay is happening. I felt like doing something a little different. Because I like a little different. I don't want to keep doing the same, fucking, 20 guys, look, I'm playing antagonist again type shifts. I want to put more me into the videos because you guys seem to like that. A lot of the comment section seems to appreciate the more me personality, you know, script writing, blah blah blah. I'm yammering on at this point. Shift wins, stuff good, shift fun, blah blah blah. Now I'm gonna fucking tell ya, shift ain't over. If you think the shift's over, you think it's the outro? No. This is one of the first times in a good while that Central Command is actually kind of interesting. So I'm gonna skip ahead to that real quick. No, Nymph, I didn't shoot at you. I did shoot the guy who shot you though, so, you know, you're welcome. Now shift ends, the event comes up, someone starts shooting, and I'm like, okay, who is it? Oh, it's Vivian Bring, who is shooting people. I didn't realize that, those were zombies. They're zombies. I realized that, like, the moment after I said that A-help, that, oh, fuck, those are zombies. Okay. I just said to useless A-help. Which, for reference, A-help thing, please. The admins can't do anything if you don't A-help, usually. And, yeah, first once, CC actually has some interesting things happening, because the shift type was survival. Woo. Yes, thank you, G, I know. I realized that the moment after I said the A-help. I'm gonna stop narration now. I'm just gonna leave you out with, me fighting off the zombies and, Central Command. Bit of a different editing to the video. Bye-bye.